Hello everyone, welcome back to nuworm. My upstairs neighbours are being a bit noisy, so I don't know if that's audible or not, but let's get started on this grey world. Okay, so what are we being taught here? So we're going to go in there. Let's try and think ahead. Oh, so if I go in there, I'm going to become that too long snake. Then we're going to be able to carry the thing across, but then we're going to fall down the hole. Okay, yeah. So we're going to be doing something to avoid that somehow. What are we going to be doing to avoid that? Bringing this out, then putting you in, and then pushing... Oh, that just makes it worse. Okay, so we still have to cross the gap. Anything that's too wide will fall in. How do we use this mechanism to cross this gap? Often these first puzzles are designed so you can sort of stumble into the thing, but I would like to try and figure it out without stumbling. Crossing that gap requires being 3. How can I be 3? Oh, by rejoining with this, like this, and then just crossing. Oh, but then I do still need to... Oh, I see. So that's what the other... Oh, gosh. That's what the other bit's for. Okay, so we go and... No. We push you across as much as we can. I guess we can keep looping around without... Yeah, okay, then we can push here. I guess we could have pushed there anyway. How far across do I want you to be? I guess all the way. So that I can do this and... break things? No, not all the way. One less than all the way. So that you can go here, I can go across this gap here and do that. There we go. Ta-da! Okay, we've got a C shape. What do C shapes let us do? Various things. We can also get into that bit. Move things around. That's interesting. Is that useful? It did some weird stuff. Like this is never coming out of this space. This is reminding me of a Jelly-No puzzle level. Just like the elevator thing. But it's not quite the same because in Jelly-No puzzle the elevator goes from one floor to another floor. Whereas here it's like it's just an elevator kind of shape, but it doesn't there's just a bottom floor. I guess. Sure. So we're trying to get across that gap. That is a long way to go. Well, so let's say we were somehow able to join all these together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to be at least 6 long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this, no, so this is involved somehow. Wait, what? How? How is this involved? What did we just learn in the first puzzle? What was that about? Crossing gaps by becoming longer. It kind of felt like we were just using a technique I've done before. But yeah, so if I do join to this, even if I can somehow maintain this, which I'm failing to do. Oh, I can go to the other end of the thing. Because it's double... Oh, it's got 2 heads. 2 heads are better than 1. Interesting, but this is still not long enough, right? No. Okay. I don't think we've ever had that situation before, have we? Okay, so how do I actually use this to help? This is definitely never coming out of space. I can't break that because I can never be part of it. It's nice to have that assurance. I mean... Unless the game ends up breaking that assurance at some point. Possibly even now. But I don't think so. How is this helping me? So cool. I've got 2 heads. It doesn't help me get across the gap. What will help me get across the gap? I have to get something across that gap. So like even if I'm like just putting a pipe here so that I can turn that way. Something's gotta go across, right? We still haven't done the thing where we're going to attach to that, which is totally going to happen at some point. What if I go into this differently? Hold on. Okay, we turn around. Well, then I'm just stuck. What if I go into it even more differently? Oh, it's the same as before, I think. Yeah, okay. Well, that's got to be the main trick. Although it's weird that the first puzzle didn't involve this as a main trick. Is there some way this can help me cross? I don't see how. So I can extend out, so I can get back here. Great. Doesn't help me cross the gap though, does it? Maybe this is the one where I'm actually learning the sneaky trick that I need to do. Maybe I'm wrong about what I'm doing at the beginning. Maybe I don't want to make this shape. How else could this work? Like, clearly something's going on that platform there. How though? Because like that gap is one, two, wait, hold on. Can I just get there? I can just get there. Wait, how many spaces am I? 5. 1, 2. Why did I count from here? I don't know. I have no idea why I counted from there. Okay, so I can cross that gap. That's important. So do I specifically want to make... So I can only cross it as this size. But can I... Oh, now that I'm over here... Oh gosh, is there some... Like, I'm going to die if I do that, but is there something like that I can do? How? Wait, but I can't reach that from here. No, I can only reach that from that specific spot. Okay, I just miscounted. So then the only thing I can do is that, which isn't useful. Oh, but I can get to the other end. Okay, oh, I see. So we do something like this and then split somehow. Wait, what? Sure, okay. I knew there'd be some way to do that. I didn't know exactly how it was going to happen, but yes, okay, it happened. Okay. So I've enclosed myself inside a double-headed snake and then broke myself back out of it again. Sure. Okay, so this wall here means something. It means we need to get a corner into here, I believe. We have this interesting little mechanism. And then we have these two other pieces. Currently a straight piece and a left-only piece. Vertical and left-only. We can obviously swap between these if we want. We can obviously shove things into here if we want. Don't know what I get from that right now, if anything. I can also shove you in and shove you in if I wanted to. I think I'd rather do it the other way around if I'm doing that at all. Just so that... nah, that's never going to work in any way. Work to do what? I don't even know yet. I could probably also join things together right now if I wanted to. Ultimately, what I'm trying to do, just get a corner in here. So basically turn something into a corner. I don't currently have a strategy to do that. Actually, I'm not sure I could rotate any of these pieces right now. I can turn around here. I could connect to you, couldn't I? Not exactly. I mean, I could bring you in here. Not sure if that's useful. Okay, I'm just trying random things and not actually having any ideas, which is probably a problem. But that is a way to like get them in here after me. So in fact, that might be a way of at least connecting to that bit. And will that help me somehow? Yeah. I mean, I can just follow the whole thing of like, well, if it's a thing I can do, it might help me. So the thought was to do this, get in here, get you in here. Ooh. Oh, all the way around. Because I reset, it's swapped over. Okay. Okay, you go there. Oh. Hold on. No, no. So turn that way, do that. Okay. Bring you this way, do that. Okay. So I'm inside one of these again, which I presume is going to be useful somehow. Well, I guess I can... Did we begin horizontal or vertical? Horizontal, so maybe having it vertical now is actually useful. I think it probably is, because I can attach it to the other one and then turn that into a different shape. Assuming I can get that back out of there, which I can, I just need to lift it up a bit more. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Bring it all over there, do this. Okay. Okay, now I can do this. Put you up there, and we're done. Yay! Cool. Next. Next up, we have this. There's a C shape there. We're 4 long. There's another C shape here, which I think I could only do something with if I was shorter. Okay. I can transfer to this thing if I want to. I presume I want to. I don't know why. Oh, I can also split it away. So shoving this upwards is a thing that can happen. But to what end? Oh, and then take it back down. Okay, so I think I want to be too long in here, go back down, then sort out the next bit. Okay, so too long. How do I do that? I become 1 long and then attach to another one by doing the same thing with this. Ideally, so turn right. Okay. Wait. It really doesn't matter which way I turn because I'm then in control of the thing afterwards. So, but wait, how did I make the too long thing in the previous thing? I think I need to make a C shape out of this. Yeah, I totally do. Yeah, I 100% do. Okay, I get it. Cool. So, C shape out of these. That means doing something like this. Okay. Don't love where you are, but that's fine. I can actually recover that. It's all good. Oh gosh, that's less good. Then the other part of the C shape out of this. Like that. Okay, then we go to C shape. Then we put you inside this C shape. Oop. Not there. There. Do this. Now we're too long. I'm going to do this. And then I hope the rest works out. That's a cool little mechanism. Like, I have to go in there as this so that I can push it and then get back out again. Does this all work out? It probably all just works out. It all works out. Yay. Is this an extra part of the locking mechanism? Probably necessary for some reason. Yeah, because I guess like the whole point was to put... Well, did it have to be C-shaped? Probably not. It just continues the theme, I guess. Okay, what the heck is this? I guess I'm pushing a corner piece up there then. I'm not splitting this up. Well, actually, that's not necessarily true. I could be splitting this up, absolutely. Do I have enough pieces to make C-shapes? I do. Do I have enough pieces to make a longer C-shape? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I absolutely do. There are 8, which is what I would need. Which feels like it would be useful for making the shape that I want to make. I think, is that true? Do I care? Because I can join these together. I can get into that. And then if I want a... okay, so this is not the right way around. But that's the kind of shape I want to make. And then I just want to leave somehow. That would be fine. Okay, so if I just do that the other way around, we're good, right? I think. Splitting first necessary? I don't even know. Down here. Other way around. So like this. Yes. Okay. And then what? Then it was join these two, transfer into them, and use that to make one that goes like this. Oh, like that. Put you in there. Ooh, I see the next problem. Right, okay, so, yep. I was wondering, why haven't we had to make a two-headed snake here? Because it needs to happen here, so that I can get back out there after pushing that in. Okay. Now, is that doable with just these components without using the other one, or do I need to use that? Probably need to use that. Pretty certain I do. Pretty certain I do need to use that. Oof. So I want to join with this, therefore I want to become another C shape, don't I? That's not a C shape. But I now don't have enough pieces to be a C shape. That's not true. But I don't have enough pieces to be a C shape that is... It's got enough space for me to go and join this. But can't I just like... Hold on. Because that, I could like in theory just connect up to something if it were in position already. Maybe I don't need to do the stuff I'm trying to do. Oh, I could also, instead of being a two-headed snake, could I not just... if I had this thing the other way around, maybe that's not possible. Well, yeah, I'm just going to be swapping between those two ways around. I mean, I can split off here and have this one be the other way around. Sure, I can. Yes. But then do we have a problem? What am I trying to do? I guess now I need to get connected to this again. And why did I want that to be facing that way? I don't remember anymore. My thinking was... What was my thinking? I don't recall. To just have like a way to zigzag out of there, but I don't think that would happen. And yeah, then the other piece would be in the way. I was thinking like, so I'd push a piece up here, this piece, it'd be up here, then I'd just like fly out of there into a thing, but I don't see how I'd even set that up in the first place, so that doesn't make any sense, does it? At least I think that's what I was thinking. It's possible I've forgotten what I was thinking. And what I was thinking was actually correct. What I do need to be able to do though is put that in there and leave. Ideally, the best way to do that is to be a too long thing, which I can do if I've got a big shape, big C shape. Although, like this, it's not ideal. That's not a C shape. What am I doing? Although I guess I can make one by doing that. And then put you in there. I do become that thing, which is useful for pushing the thing in, but then the thing is stuck here. So that isn't helpful. And then I can never get that back. Yeah, okay, so that has to be broken off, and then I have to make the two-headed snake, I think. And then break myself again. Okay, so I have that thing free. It's just about how do I split and then join that. I guess it doesn't have to be two, it could be longer, it could be the whole thing. So is there just some formation I can make where like I can like nudge this? Yeah, okay. just something like that. Okay. So just zigzag, do that. Okay. Oh, although I've still split apart from it. Can I do that without splitting apart? That would mean doing this. There we go. That's promising. Then I can split apart from myself again. And go up there. Yay! I solved a thing. Okay, we've got back to number 2 level. We never saw 3, but we're back at 2. Okay, so we're clearly not going to be long enough to cross that. So instead, what the heck? We obviously have to fly over. Oh, we're doing it now, aren't we? Are we doing it now? I think we're doing it now, folks. I think we're doing it now. I don't know how to make it happen exactly. I mean, I guess do that same thing, but... Okay, do that, but... here... well, no, because I can't actually get that direction unless I do it there. Or can I instead wind this way? I sure can. Oh, what? Okay, it just can't move. That is not what I was expecting. I guess I can still somehow break apart. Can I? Surely I can't if I can't actually move this any direction. Uh-oh. I think this is not the right thing to be doing. It's weird that I can, like, I swear I see the eyeball pop up at the other side when I go there. Oh, I suppose I could... Or maybe I can leave enough room so that everything is right pushable? Oh my gosh. And I can leave... Whoa. Whoa, that is nuts. Oh dear, what is this? This feels like it's going to be a very precise sequence of things that I need to input without messing everything up. Like, what can I even do that's interesting at the start? Oh, do I have to, like, not... I think I have to assemble something while I'm in here. I totally do. We're assembling a spiral. We are assembling a spiral. Not like that. We've got to push... Oh gosh. Nope. Push you across. Grab that. Why are we doing that? I don't know yet. Is that actually useful? I feel like now I'm just stuck inside this spiral. Maybe that was the trap. Oh no, I can get to the outside, of course. Okay, to the other end. And then I guess I can just split apart. Oh, okay, so I need to have unwound enough. Let's get to the bottom. If I can. I would like to go like this. There we go. And then we can unwind here. Oh gosh. Unwind over here. Come on. Surely there's a way. Yes, there's a way. Okay. Ooh. This looks like it could be an ending type of thing. I guess it wants me to go over there, through the middle. Oh. Where are we going? Oh, it's a heart. Did the previous thing, was it meant to fix something? Thank you. Hey, that was cool. What a cool game. Hold on, let me see that again. So I'll check whether the two things before the hearts meant something, or maybe they were just patterns. Gosh, there were 9 worlds, 10 ending. Okay. What happens if I go here instead? That's pretty funny. Okay. Is there something you can do that's different? Probably not. It's like I don't see... There's no other thing to enter, right? No. Like going that way, it's not going to do anything. Back in the thing's not going to do anything. I don't think there is. Oh, like nuworm, NU. Yay, and I'm free. Cool, that was nuworm. That was excellent. Yeah, I saw this game being developed a while back. I think it's probably been in development like off and on during that time, and it looks very cool. And I'm glad to finally play it. Like the art is great as well. Like it can be very tricky to make games look good in puzzle script. This might be because I think the sprites here are higher res than default puzzle script, and I'm not sure if that's. Oh, there's also a level select, so it's definitely not default puzzle script. So they're probably using one of the ones that allows higher resolution objects, but still, like the very simple color scheme and like just by using a very simple color scheme and keeping the sprites quite simple, like it looks very good. And there's music added and stuff. There's all sorts of stuff that's clearly been modified slightly. But yeah, because like in normal puzzle script, you can only do 5x5 sprites. You can, in theory, do like large, like you could do 10x10 by like having 4 objects represent 1 object, but I don't think that's what this game is doing. I think it's using. There are like forks of puzzle script that allow you to just say like, oh, I want actually like 8x8 sprites or whatever, and then you can just do that. Anyway, cool, very nice game, very nice puzzles, very satisfying. Like just figuring everything out and like discovering the little twists along the way. There are obviously a couple of I think towards the end, the last like 3 worlds, the kind of twist that was being taught to me wasn't super obvious. It was kind of a very subtle thing within the whole like C-shape splitting up thing. I guess the least subtle of them was the last one, which was like the making the double-headed snake. But yeah, the 2 before that was a bit like, wait, isn't that? Yeah, that would just happen from what I'd done before. It didn't feel like something entirely new. But then it still makes sense to split the levels up because, like, I guess you are focusing on something new, well, something in particular within those mechanics. And also, like, it just keeps the structure of the game. Was it like the same number of? Probably not the same number. 7. Maybe it is always 7. Not quite 6 on that one. 7. Like roughly like 6 or 7 puzzles per world. So it also makes sense to split it up for that reason as well. Oh, I guess they've also named them move extended, split extended, grow. I guess, was this the first time I was ever like just extending the yeah, maybe I just like didn't quite get what it was like, how like new the thing was. I guess that might be the first time I was ever extending the thing that I was in without leaving the thing I was in. Grow extended. Yeah, this is that, but like more. Which makes sense. Grow extended. I can't remember exactly what I ended up doing here, but oh no, this was like attaching to that instead, right? Yeah. Which is a slight like flip, a slight inversion of what we were doing before. Yeah, that makes sense. And then 9 was close. Okay, I did see that earlier because when I between the last time and this time I took a small break, and so I saw the name of this chapter. I read it as like close, as in like, oh, maybe I'm close to the end, but no, it's close, as in the worm is closed entirely. Anyway, very cool. Excellent game. I enjoyed it a lot. Can I see the title screen again? Is that a selectable thing? Because there was a title screen. Yes, there we go. Nuworm by Noah. Yeah, great game. Glad to play something nice, short, snappy puzzles. Yeah, and I will hopefully play something in that same kind of like short, snappy space as after this, maybe. I can't remember exactly what I've got on my list, but I'd like to play a few games like this after having played some very long games recently. Well, one in particular. All right, I'll see you next time, folks. All right, goodbye.